Okay, so for the playback, hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue. Waiting for people to come into my live. I have to tell people on my other channel that I'm on live right now. And it's because I said I was gonna do Vlogmas, and I didn't do anything yesterday. Is it private? Did I make it private? Is it private? I don't think I made it private. Okay, no, y'all are coming in. Okay, it just took a second. Okay, so let me share this. Yeah, it took a minute to give y'all the notification. And I finally got it. Okay. Share. Share. Okay. So I said I was gonna do Vlogmas, and I wanted to do that. Yesterday I wanted to post my little, snippet from my workout. And I will, but I have to take the Meg Thee Stallion portion off of it because I was trying to see if, because I sped it up and it was only like 15 seconds long. I was trying to see if they would let it ride. But don't seem like they're gonna let it ride. So I'm gonna take that part of it off, and then I'm gonna put it back up so y'all can see, my little workout or whatever, and that'll be kind of like my day one, and I'll do that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I was gonna put something out every day. That's what you do for Vlogmas. Well, today for Vlogmas, okay, we're going to talk about Kenneth Zoo Petty. I did not know his nickname was Zoo. That says a lot. But we're going to talk about him and Nicki and the allegations from his victim, who he allegedly assaulted. It's not alleged. He got arrested and convicted and went to jail for it and had to, sign up as a sex offender because of it. It's not alleged he did it. But Nicki has come out and said things about it in the past, and the girl has come forward and said that she's being harassed. Her children have been harassed. She feels in fear for her life at this point. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to look at some new clothes that I got. I was going to work out, but I kind of want to see if I'm going to get my drip belt first. Okay. So yeah, but I wanted to come and do this. What are you guys saying? Can you say hey to Demetrius? My boyfriend love hearing me listen to you all the time. Hey, Demetrius. uh is she the real girl though? I don't know, but I was listening to Armand Wiggins before I got on here, and he played the audio, and the audio to me sounded like it was real. Like the lady didn't sound in any way, shape. She sounded tired. Like she didn't sound like she was. Matter of fact, let me find it. And I'll play it for y'all, and we'll listen. So Petty. Vic. Everybody can find the audio. Because I want to find the audio.
I got a phone call from Nicki Minaj herself saying that she got word that I was willing to help them out in this situation.
I wish she would have changed the batteries in her damn fire detector before she did this, but whatever.
And I just really, honestly, truly want this to be over.
Oh, so that was the intro? Oh my God. Like, stop. That's not what I wanted. I don't want to put somebody else's YouTube on my YouTube, okay? I just want the audio of what the lady was saying. Ugh. Larry never puts his waist back. Ugh. Okay. Because I want to show y'all that stuff. I'm going to show y'all that stuff. This is why this is a vlog. Because it's just, we in this bitch. That's why I like doing them live. Because I don't have to do the most. Where is the audio? Let me just look online and see if I can find Kenneth Petty's victim. Okay. Okay, no, that's not from today. We need something from today, love. Uh it's all on the blog. So she must have had this phone conversation with somebody and it's only being transferred through the blogs, I think. Ugh, this is annoying that I can't find just the audio by itself without playing somebody else's, YouTube video. I don't want to do that. Uh, shoot, because I don't see it anywhere but YouTube. Um, but let me see if I can like fast forward to the part. And this is from daytime tea time.
We grew up in the same neighborhood.
She said they grew up in the same
My
neighborhood.
mother and his mother used to run the streets together.
This is
His
yeah,
uncle
daytime
grew
tea
up
time.
with a
So
local
y'all not
tire
subscribed
shop
to
that
her.
was
Go
there
subscribe to her. I don't want it to seem like I'm
on
trying to steal them from her channel.
I didn't know his whole family, but there was a few members of his family that knew me and my brothers because of who my mother was. On this day,
All this sushi inside, by the way. I need to just become affiliate, right? Stop playing.
He asked me where I was going. I said I was going to school. I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to school. I said, you're lying because I never knew Kenny to go to school. Kenny was a bum. He was a street guy. He was a dude that was always standing on the street corner. He was hanging out with street dudes. That's what I knew him for. I knew him as a street drug dealer. Unfortunately, this day ended up really bad because he forced me into his home. He violated me. And granted, this was only 3 blocks away from my house. I chose not to go home because I figured if I went home, nothing would get done. And I knew the kind of friends that Kenny hung out with, and I felt like they would feel that they could do the same. So instead, I ran to school. My clothes was messed up, my hair was messed up, I had a cut on my face and I had a cut on my stomach. And I told the officers there at the school what had just happened. They called for more police.
I'm playing it because I feel like
police van. They asked me if I could show them the location where it happened.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to say one way or another, but she sounds like she's telling the truth to me.
Kenny was still there. He got arrested. Kenny's parents said. Kenny's parents showed up at my house. They spoke.
I don't know what happened, y'all. Sorry. Are we good? Can y'all give me some, thumbs up and shit?
And said that I was dating their son, which I didn't even know Kenny's dad. I didn't even know who he was, but he claimed he knew who I was. The amount of stuff that I went through at that time, I literally had to get out of the state of New York when I was 16 years old in a hurry because people was threatening my life. They was threatening my little brother's lives. I had issues going on in the house within family members because they felt like, what made me so special to where I get to press charges against somebody who violated me when, in most families there are secrets and there are things that are covered up and hidden and not talked about, and usually sexual assault is one of those things.
But it's, the jeans are nice.
Since the age of 4 in that household by different people. It was always said to be my fault. I must have had my hair out. I must have been smiling in his face. I must have...
We're not just talking about this on my Instagram live.
So when this happened outside...
It's always our fault when somebody does something to us.
With so-called family members, I knew I had to do something. So this was...
I wore this in my video the other day. But this is another one. And I had 2 other little lounge sets that I've already worn.
2018.
But I love this shirt.
or 19, I don't know. He surfaced.
Of course, I wouldn't wear my pink bra under it, y'all.
And it was a big thing where people started looking up his rap sheet and speaking.
We're good, y'all. Y'all can see here. Y'all good?
Now, granted, I know he's supposed to register as a sex offender. I have nothing to do with that. That was the plea deal that he took. He chose not to register when he moved to California, and this is when all the trouble resurfaced. Nicki made a post on her page stating that we was in a relationship. He was 15, I was 16, and it was because of my mother.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Charges was pressed. That is a lie. I never lived with my mother. I wasn't raised with my mother, even though my mother was a part of my life. She wasn't a part of my life in that way. That is false. We both, Kenny and I, were both 16 at the time. We were never in a relationship. And I spoke about that. I spoke to a blog, Candace at Tea Time, or Tea Time with Candace. I don't know, something. I spoke with her, and it wasn't about Kenny. I didn't need to speak about Kenny. I didn't feel the need to tell my story because my story had already been told. Hence the reason why he was arrested. He went to jail. He did his time, and he dealt with whatever consequences he had to deal with after getting out of jail. So what I spoke about, the reason for me wanting to speak was because of what Nicki said. And I felt like it was a lie, and if she was going to love him and be with him, then she should just accept him and that be it. Not speak about something that she had no knowledge of. I don't know Nicki. I didn't know her as a kid. I don't know her from the neighborhood. I do have family members that know her from the neighborhood, but I wasn't a street girl. I wasn't allowed to hang out in the streets. I didn't have very many friends in the neighborhood. I had friends in school, but not in the neighborhood because the lady I lived with was really strict. Well, in March of 2020, I got a call from a mutual friend of Kenneth and my brother, and he said that he could connect me to them and make this go away. And when he said he could connect me to them, meaning Nikki and Kenny, and when he said he could make this go away, I thought the agreement was going to be, if I don't speak to
had to comment to somebody on my Instagram page. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people with this, everybody gonna be ratchet so bad. We always excusing ratchet behavior. Like, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody excusing no ratchet behavior.
$20,000 to write a letter stating that I lied about what I did. I lied about Kenny assaulting me.
What do y'all think so far about the audio?
I didn't want to do it. I got a phone call from Nikki.
Oh, you like Juliet's got a gun? I agree. It's my thing.
That I was willing to help.
It goes well with my body chemistry, which is really great. You think it's a lie? What do you think is a lie?
Going state charges, and then he got out, and then federal charges were brought up on him. So she said that she could send her publicist Joe out to where I was living at the time. I have since moved multiple times since then, but that she could send Joe out, her publicist Joe out to meet with me and talk with me about the situation. After that phone call with Nikki, the only contact I had was from street goons. I think she has somebody in her camp called Ganks. He was contacting family members. There was a lot of numbers as far as money being offered, but it was never offered from.
Remember this one? Y'all, I showed y'all this one in the last haul. I had it in a medium. Well, I ordered it in a small. I'm not taking up my bar. But it fits way better now. It fits way better now. It's still like, a little crotchy. But not as much.
Moved since March. I have moved 4 times. Due to
thank you.
People approaching my children.
Yeah, the thigh pose.
My daughter was out one night with some friends at a club, and some random guy approached her talking about who she is, and he knows who her mother is, so she must know who Zoo is. She got really afraid, and
I believe the victim.
I honestly, truly do not
All right,
care. What
listen.
happens between he and
Listen.
whoever
I'm
she
still
chooses
working
to
on this part,
marry
but it's
or
getting
be
there.
with.
It's still
If
getting
they're
there, and then I'm
happy, I
still,
want them to be
kicking my
happy. I
squats.
just want them to leave me
Since
alone.
y'all say I'm losing my
I
ass.
want them as lawyers.
I don't feel like I am,
I
but
want
you know,
people to stop harassing
so
me.
be it.
I have since heard that that because I chose not to take the money that they offered, that they are offering that money for my head. I have no true knowledge of how real this is, but I was offered to be put in witness protection, but that would mean that I would be away from all of my family and my children, and I chose not to do that. My only issue is the fact that after all this time, I still feel like I'm defending myself. I still feel like, people are calling me a liar. People are saying that I messed up this man's life, but it's my life who was messed up. It's my life.
I said, Kenneth Petty is doing exceptionally well for somebody, with his record.
It was altered then when I was 16, having to leave the state of New York. It has been altered now, having to leave where I was living at to relocate. He's supposed to be going to court come the new year, and they're calling.
This is the alleged victim of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, the one who he went to jail for assaulting her when he was like 16 or something. The one that he had to be called a sex offender for. So she spoke out because she said she's being threatened and things of that nature.
Knock yourself out, but do not use me. Do not call me. Do not try to subpoena me, because if you do, I'm going to tell the truth. At 16, I was being threatened and harassed to drop the charges, and now I'm being threatened and harassed to recant my story. And I'm
glad y'all like these lives. I love y'all.
Who are saying that I'm lying or claiming that I'm white. I am not white.
And what difference would that make?
Claiming that we was in a relationship.
Like, I'm pro-black as anybody, for real. It's not okay to rape anybody.
Him from the neighborhood. That's it. And I just really, honestly, truly want this to be over.
No difference at all. No difference at all in what? Okay. So that was basically the audio. And you can find it online. I was listening to it from daytime tea time. Yeah, daytime tea time. So shout out to her. He's trying to get off the sex offenders list. Right. And they offered her money to, I guess recant her statement so he could get off of it. And she's like, no, and now she's being threatened. Those are from She Inside. The past 2 hauls I've done have been from She Inside. And then I need to do another mask, but I'm trying to wait until after I work out. Because I'm trying to get rid of these marks. Because the mask made me break out. Maybe it was hormonal, who knows. But now the breakout is gone, but the remnants remain. And I'm chemically exfoliating. So my skin is like peeling and shit. It's an ordeal. And I hated it. And I hate having to put on powder in my videos. But, I just don't like the, I don't like how that looks in the videos. You know what I'm saying? But on lives and shit, like, take what you get. Like, the mask made me break out. So a lot of people, it's been breaking a lot of people out. The fact that they want to put her in witness protection. Man, listen, I believe the victim. It would make sense that they want this off of his record. He can't travel the way he wants and live, and he wants to live. Right. Yeah, no. Agreed. I have a whole bunch of different masks. Just in general. But I just actually I was about to buy. I'm about to buy these masks that I saw on All Rise last night. So listen, I'm sorry, but I kind of believe her. I don't, I don't, like Armand says, I don't want to get sued or anything. But I'm also not presenting anything as actual factual. I'm just saying that this is what she said, and to me, it sounds believable because I know that they've had a hard time traveling and doing the things that they have wanted to do because he's on the sex offenders registry. That's unfortunate, for Nicki, but ultimately, like, you did something to get put there. And people are, I was just talking about this on Instagram. This lady was saying at the beginning of the audio that she has been abused in her life before by family members. And she's always been told that, oh, her hair was out. Or, she must have been smiling too hard. Or it's always your fault, the woman's fault, that some man did something to her. Okay, and I was just talking about this in my Instagram live because I felt like what that man said at that restaurant about, you know what I'm saying? And then I still got people coming into the comments. I agree with you, so and so. I don't understand why they can't just understand how ghetto that is, and you can't just be. That is not what we are disagreeing about, bitch. I don't understand people. That's not what we arguing about. You keep saying that like we disagreeing about it. Nobody's disagreeing about whether it was okay for them to stand on top of the chairs. What we saying is, in comparison to a man stating in a restaurant that in order for women to be respected by men, they shouldn't be twerking, we find that appalling. We find that, in a way, a part of rape culture. It's a part of, no matter what a woman does, it's her fault that something happens to her. It's her fault that a man does something because she did something to invite that. That's what I was talking about in that live. And that's exactly what this lady said happened to her as a child. People blaming her and telling her that it was her fault that some man couldn't control himself. And that's why I don't agree with that. And I also don't agree with telling women how to live their lives and what is, sexual and non-sexual, like all of this other shit. Like, no, I should be able to live as I see fit without being assaulted by you because you find what I'm doing sexually appeasing or something. I don't know. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. It's not my issue. You know what I'm saying? The permission of his child's birth was related to a curfew because of his status as a formerly incarcerated person. Listen how things follow you and fuck up your whole life. You can't even be there for the birth of your baby because your ass then went out here and assaulted somebody. Cookie crumbles. And I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad for Nicki neither. I'm going to tell you why I don't feel bad for her. Because when we said, register offender bitch, what are you doing? It was like, I'm going to love who I'm going to love, Well, if you're going to love who you're going to love, like the lady said, take him for who he is, a registered sex offender. That was the deal he took. He took that deal, okay? And now he don't want to abide by it because y'all want to live like that shit never happened. And it don't work that way. You don't get to take from somebody forever in that way and then be able to move on and have your $1 million. Like, yes, people do it. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't feel like that's okay. And so, in all honesty, I'm the type of person that I don't think I could be with a man who sexually assaulted a woman. I don't think I could be with a man that doesn't take care of children he already has. I look at people as an individual, not just about how I feel about them as far as it pertains to me, how they treat me. I look at them as a whole person, how they act around with other people and in their life. That matters to me. That should matter to a person that's going to love them. You should know who they are. You should be able to accept who they are. And if you weren't there when something occurred, then you should have nothing to say about it. And that was the first thing that made me mad about Nicki Minaj, that she decided to get her ass up on Queen Radio or anywhere else and voice her opinion about that case. That had nothing to do with you. You wasn't even around when it happened. It might be causing you not to get your way right now, but that's your decision to be with a man that already had this conviction. This already happened. He was already a sex offender when you decided to be with the nigga. It was already said and done. So this was a decision that you made knowingly, and now you want to go and try. And honestly, it does sound like everybody gonna act like Nicki and them don't do this stuff, this bullying people and all of that. But it ain't the first time somebody has said that. But I ain't gonna say whether it's true or not. I don't know if I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, shout out to Alex. I don't know. But ultimately, I will say that the lady don't sound like she lying. What does she have to gain from this? She's not even, showing, who she really is. Your cooch is nothing more exclusive than the next. Let's stop thinking we can change a man. That man changes because he wants to. Exactly. Right. Little by little, she's turned me off from her. Great rapper, but that's E. Y'all who have the evidence, can you tell me where to find a real story? I've heard many. You can just Google it. Google Kenneth Petty rape case. Google it. It comes up like Wikipedia. No, I didn't see the interview she did with Nosy Whole Live. It's Nicki's character, exactly. But that's why I say you gotta look at the evidence. Yeah, there's tons of people railroaded, so you gotta do research. There are tons of people railroaded. There are. But I also don't believe that. I just don't believe that. I'm sorry. It was so sad. She was crying when she started talking about how somebody had come up to her kid. She said, my daughter was at a club and somebody comes up to my daughter talking about, I know who you are, I know who your mom is. And if they've already offered her money, what's the gain? What's the gain? I want to know what's the gain from lying about something like this. The only reason she came out and said something is she said that they're trying to get him taken off the sex offenders registry. And because her case was the case that got him put on there, she would have to come back and say that it didn't happen and she doesn't want to do that. Y'all like the video, please. The stats don't match that railroad stuff. Men abuse women. I don't know why we can't just listen to women. Listen. That's what I said. Like, when she was talking about it, I was like, you know how many women have the same story about being assaulted in their families and then being assaulted by dudes? You know what I'm saying? Who they just knew from around the neighborhood? Like, what? It happens all the time. And people are still like, I need to see all these facts first. Even though he was convicted and went to jail. Even though he took a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Even though he lived his whole life before now without trying to get off the sex offenders registry. But now, since it's inconveniencing his life and Nikki's life and there's money to put behind lawyers, like, come on, y'all. How is this not as plain as day to see? I could be wrong. Listen, I'm always ready to be wrong, y'all. I'm always ready to be wrong. But there's something about the tone of the lady. That's why I wanted to play the audio for y'all, because there was something about the tone of her voice that made me feel like she was just tired. It just sounded like she was just tired. And I really have to ask, how in the hell is she ruining his life when he's living high off the hog of Nikki's millions, I'm sure, and she don't have, a new battery in her fire detector? Like, come on. So true. I be having to take a break from crime shows because 95% of the time, a man violating a woman or a girl. Yep, you made a choice, accepted him for who and what he was, and instead move forward, live with your decisions. Right. I think a lot of women are male-centered and will believe a woman is lying before accepting that some men are disgusting. Numbers don't lie. Another reason why women don't speak up. No one is also saying that people don't commit crimes. I think we all forget there's a lot of nuance. No, nobody, listen. On my channel, I know about nuance, boo-boo. I am very well aware of how the Central Park 5 situation plays out in so many different ways, on so many different levels all the time. But you know what I don't notice a lot of? Men going to jail for a black girl lying about them getting raped. White girls, yes. White girls will get you sent to jail for whistling. They'll get you sent to jail for looking at her, get you killed for that shit. Okay? R.I.P. Emmett Till. And I don't even think he whistled at that bitch. Okay? But all in all, she's a black girl in the hood. Ultimately, to me, it doesn't sound like she has the nuances for somebody to believe her above all. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nuance to a young black girl saying she got assaulted. Like, can we focus on that before we focus on the nuance of how men are sometimes lied on? Can we notice the patriarchy in that? Just saying. Any DNA evidence? I read 3 stories. None mentioned DNA evidence or any evidence. Yeah, because you got to prove that you was raped. You ain't got to prove somebody stole shit from you, but you got to prove you was raped. I can't feel sorry for Nikki. She married a whole rapist. I mean, you want to argue. I feel like this person is trying to argue the case. And I feel like, Bonnie, please watch. She went into full detail. I did watch it. I heard her go into full detail. I heard her tell the person that's asking me to give them DNA evidence. Like, the fuck? What, you want me to give you DNA evidence on the YouTube Live? What, you want me to pull that out my ass? What you want me to do? Can this situation be used against Nikki to the point where she lose out on opportunity? Because when it comes to industry, association matters. Nikki has already paid for the lawyer for her brother who went to jail for raping somebody. So I honestly, I don't think this will hurt her any more than, than anything else has. The stories may not have the evidence. That's more of a court document issue. And if they were more minors, those papers should be sealed. And they were minors. They were both 16 at the time. So that's probably why you can't find exact details. Miss Tasia, hey, we're talking about Kenneth Petty's victim. This young woman came out and she did a phone interview with someone. I haven't been able to find the original, but it came out, through other YouTubers, and I was listening to it, and she was basically saying that she and Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, both went to they were in the same neighborhood together. He didn't really go to school. She said he was a bum. He was a street nigga. He ain't going to school. That makes sense. That coincides with what we know about him already. But she says they were 16 and he, assaulted her. He assaulted her at his house or something like that. Took her to his house, assaulted her. She left. She told somebody. His parents got involved and tried to shake her down. Other people tried to get involved and shake her down. Her mom wasn't in her life like that. She was being raised by somebody else. So she was being raised by a very strict lady. She said, I wasn't out there in the streets like that. He and I were not in a relationship. I didn't even really know him like that. I just knew him from the neighborhood. But, he assaulted her and he went to jail for it. And he took a plea deal. He went to jail, took a plea deal. And a part of that plea deal was him signing up for the sex offenders registry. When he went to California with Nikki, they didn't sign up for it because you can't move into certain neighborhoods with that on your name. Okay, so because of that, and somebody said that he couldn't be there, or it was an issue with him being there for the baby's birth because of the jurisdiction or whatever, because of him being a sex offender or a convict or whatever. So, that has stopped them in some ways from doing things they want to do in their life. So now they're trying to get him off of the sex offenders registry. In order to do that, you have to get the victim to recant their statement. And she doesn't want to recant her statement. So she's come out to say that people have threatened her, and she don't know how much of it is true or not, but she said that there's a price on her head. The money that they tried to pay her, she said they came to her and tried to pay her. She said she was offered protection from witness protection. She was offered witness protection, but she declined it because she didn't want to not be around her family. Which I don't know how much of a smart decision that was, but I kind of also understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be by myself on top of this. That's really letting this take over my life. Thank you. Fat legs. But to me, it makes sense. When you ask the questions, oh, why is she saying it? Well, she just said why she was saying it now, because they're trying to get him taken off that registry, which means she has to recant her statement. So now we're coming back to the victim to, hello, that's why. So there's a reason why she's talking. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. And when I heard her talk, there was nothing about it that was malicious. She just sounded tired. She just sounded tired of the whole situation. But basically, she was just like, I don't, everybody saying I'm doing this for clout. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. She didn't show her face. Which is, another thing that I feel like if somebody was really doing something for clout, they would show their face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding why you don't understand that he pled guilty. Why are you putting on a cap for a rapist? Oh, because they love to do that. They love to do that. So you want me to call myself a liar? So you can live good after you did something to me? Basically, I really do hate when women do finally speak out. People want to nitpick the timeline. Right. The fact remains he pled guilty and accepted the deal put forward by the state. Therefore, as far as the record, he did it. Therefore, he has to live with his decision. Right. Who does something for clout anonymously? I like the way you put that. That's funny. Right. Who does that? So people don't have comprehension. Listen, a lot of people don't have comprehension skills. I'm sorry to stretch a little bit. My back hurts. The workout we did yesterday really was a lot of, lower back. Really a lot of lower back. But yeah, I don't understand how people cannot understand. But at the same time, I mean, I guess we'll see what transpires. But it doesn't surprise me, and it doesn't sound like it's not out of character for Nicki or for her man. So whatever. Oh, y'all, like right here, on both sides. It's so tight, and because I think one of the first workouts today is and when you're doing this all the time, it's an ab workout, yes, but it also is a lower back workout. So your lower back be tight as fuck. I paid after the gym yesterday. You work out a lot. Do you stretches, get massages? Yes, I stretch a lot. Nicki likes baggage. Seemingly, seems that way. She picked the prize. Listen, because I remember we was like, girl, why you doing this? We was all like, girl, why you doing this, girl? You can have anybody, girl. Why are you doing this? And she was like, I want to be with this thong ass. And I was like, all right. Our decisions come with consequences. She could have stayed with somebody. And then who would Erica Mena fight and make up to break up with? Lil Bow Wow? No. That wouldn't have worked. Make up to break up. That's all we do. Yeah, 'cause you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. Make up, AIDS, break up. That's all we. Yeah, 'cause you love me. What else is going on? I saw something else before I got on here. Besides the Nicki situation, I have to email her because I have to figure out how to get paid for that first. Like, I'm not about to put nothing on there until I can get some money. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? Why am I ordering 2 of these? Let me order this right quick, y'all, so I don't forget. I ain't gonna get it until the 13th. That's all right. I'm ordering these masks that I saw on All Rise, you guys. Let me show y'all. So, because I'm tired of shit being on my face. And in all honesty, I feel like these shields can work just as good. Specifically because I've seen, they say they work. They say they work. And they got the pregnant lady, how y'all gonna have a pregnant lady wearing it if it don't work? So, it goes around your neck. It goes around your neck and then it comes up over your face from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And because, air ain't coming in through this way. Not like that. Hold up, y'all. I ain't got my glasses on. Ugh. The barbs must be at a bunch of young people because I've never cared for a person so hard that harass strangers, especially over business that doesn't involve me. Well, yeah, a whole bunch of a lot of young gay men, a lot of anger, a lot of angst to get out, I talked about Twerkgate, y'all. I talked about that. And then how over folks I am. Candace. That's what I wanted to talk about. Miss Candace Dillard, child. Did y'all see what she said? Yeah, I heard about the Housewives of Beverly Hills having COVID because one of the folks had producers or something. Somebody in the crew. I think they're young too. No, there is no excuse. That's why that's why I don't care about how young they are, and I curse them out all the time. Okay. So Candace Dillard tweeted this on. Ooh, y'all, my battery low. That means I have to sit my ass down. Hold up. We're gonna get into Candace in a second. Hold up. Let me Let me reconfigure my situation. Mm, mm, mm. All right, I gotta take y'all down. Oh, don't go sideways on me now. Sorry, y'all. All right. Ugh. Y'all, I'm making these noises because of how bad my back hurt. Like a fucking old person. Ugh. 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 All right. Okay. I know my pillow. I haven't got my pillows together for y'all. Normally my pillows are together for y'all. Okay. So Candace said, I made it legal because, like they do in the zoo, you made it violent. But keep gaslighting. It's what we expect from your kind. Child, you can cut the elitism with a knife. But not today, do you? I don't drag Candace. See, you gotta stop leaving before I get into it. Because I tell y'all all the time that it's not even that I dislike her. Like, I actually like her. It doesn't even come from a place like that. For the way people feel like, you know, I'm dragging Candace. But I do have a problem with people who don't take responsibility for their actions and then act like they're a victim. Yeah, that bothers me, but that bothers me with anybody that'll do that. You know, not just Candace. And like I said, I like Candace. But Candace and the Twitter fingers, like Sontavia. Is it Sontavia or Sontavia? Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. I made it legal because, like they do in the zoo, you made it violent. So you're calling Monique an animal. That's what we love. That's what we love. When other black women use white people's ways of reading, calling a black person an animal, we appreciate that. Thank you, Candace. You keep gaslighting. Is she the one gaslighting? I feel like she's being upfront about this shit. You the one gaslighting. It's what we expect from your kind. What is Sontavia? All right, okay, all right. I had it right the first time. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody must be out front. Candace reminded me of how Kenya reacted when Portia dragged her. You provoke somebody, tell them to hit you, and then play like you have no idea how it got there. Exactly. They confused me. Her calling Ashley a bed wench when she herself is married to a white man. I don't think that way either. What? I don't make no sense. Then housewives told me are haters beside Karen Monique. They really are. The fuck is your kind? Yes, the your kind statement. Like what, bitch? Who? Shout out to Andre TV. Y'all, Candace continues to hurt herself even more. She definitely comes off as elitist. And I don't understand how someone who didn't have the millions to buy a house when they wanted to can consider themselves elitist. Like, honey, Monique has more money than you. Where do you get this from? Is my husband home? Or was that the laundry? Probably laundry. Yeah, y'all. I don't even know what to say about Candace. Like, she just continues to put her foot in her mouth. You know, she continues to put her foot in her mouth over and over again with the way she talks. Child, we still in my comments talking about this damn you know, the twerking situation at the restaurant. I've given my opinion about that on Instagram, but I'll reiterate. So the man, you know, goes off on everybody in the restaurant because the ladies was working on the furniture. I'm gonna say this, and if you don't hear it, get off my channel. I'm gonna say this, and if you don't hear it, then you don't hear it. Cause y'all don't be hearing shit. I say it, and y'all make comments like I never said the shit. It's not okay to stand on people's furniture in a restaurant and shake your ass. I would never stand on nobody's furniture to shake my ass. I'm from New Orleans. I know how to shake my ass on the ground. Okay? I know how to shake my ass without bending over. You know what I'm saying? Like in New Orleans, we have very much mastered the wiggle without taking up a lot of room. Wiggle without taking up a lot of room. Wiggle taking up the room. Wiggle taking up the room. Bow, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? We're good at that. Okay? But at the same time, no, you shouldn't be in somebody's place of business standing on their furniture. So if they ask you to sit your ass down, great. If you don't sit down, the next thing for the owner or the manager to do is to escort the people out of the restaurant. That is what you do. Or you change the music. You go from shaking ass music to Sade or somebody that's a little bit more mellow. I've never wanted to shake my ass to the music that they play in Copeland's. Okay? So to me, I feel like it's also about the ambiance he set in his restaurant. You can buy table service at this restaurant. I don't know what it is. You know, and I had somebody in my Instagram live talking about, oh, they always playing R&B. Well, that day for brunch, they had a DJ playing bounce that ass music. Okay? So it's just like it wasn't even a problem that he went off on them for standing on his furniture. That wasn't even the problem. If he would have just been like, get off my effing furniture or get out my restaurant, I still would have been like, he ain't need to holler like that, but hey, get off the man furniture. But when you turn it into a statement about how women don't deserve respect because they twerk, and that you can't make men respect women if they don't respect themselves because twerking means I don't respect myself. Y'all have really got to get out of y'all racist patriarchy mindsets about the way we dance and move our bodies. Like, why would you disrupt everybody else's situation? Everybody else is sitting here enjoying the meal or waiting 2 hours for it, whichever it is. Why would you disrupt what everybody else got going on further if they were being so disruptive? Escort them out quietly. You said you didn't give a fuck about their money. Tell them just to get up and leave. They ain't even got to worry about paying. Please just leave my restaurant. Shit, you can even tell them don't come back no more if that's what you feel like doing. But to get up and make a statement about the respect that women deserve, you know, based off of whatever a man thinks that, you know, is a plausible reason to respect them. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, no. I think he was trying to have a moment. I think he was trying to go viral. There have been there's other times that he's done things that were completely overboard. I was watching Julesie's video, and she said that he a girl who she had on there, her friend. I'm sorry y'all about my dogs, but they're right outside the door losing it. I'm sure there's a mailman or somebody outside that's disrupting their peace. I don't know anything about the guy overall. Yeah, there have been other instances of him like going out of his way in order to like put some women on blast for something. Like a woman said she stole a bottle from the restaurant, so he goes and finds her business Instagram page and her private page and post the shit on his shit saying she stole a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you go above and beyond in a petty way for somebody that's trying to be a business owner and be respectable. If you want to have a respectable business, you need to also handle your business respectfully. I saw Joey's video too. He's very nasty. Comes off weak. And he asked them multiple times to F and chill, but the third time I be cussing too. FJ all day, baby. No, you don't handle business that way. You don't ask people 3 times. You ask them once, and the second time you escort them out your restaurant. This idea that his response was adequate or his response was okay is just ridiculous to me. And I feel like it speaks to the greater issue that it is okay to reprimand and treat grown-ass black women like children whenever you feel like, you know, you can. I honestly didn't see anybody standing on the boots in the video that I saw. But even if they were, I think we can say that's unnecessary. But also, dude, what the fuck? Escort them out. Tell the DJ to change the music. Get them some of their food instead of worrying about what they're doing at their table. How about you go in and get them some fucking food so that they can wash down some of this liquor y'all serving them? Like, you out here serving Douce slushies and shit, you know what I mean? And act like it's not a club environment. Cut it out. I hate when people have expectations for others they don't have for themselves. How both parties were acting was technically one and the same. Come on, Chanel. And I'll take that. I'll take that. But why I felt strongly about the man's actions is because I don't like that statement that he made, because I think that statement lends to rape culture. That it is okay to hurt a woman because she twerked, because she had on a skirt, because her skirt was too short, because she smiled too hard, because she wanted it, because she was giving him that energy. Like, all of that is one and the same to me. You know what I'm saying? All of that is one and the same to me. His language that he used sounds like rape culture. That it is okay for you to disrespect a woman, assault them, do whatever you will, because they fit the criteria of the hoe box or the trash box that y'all like to put women in that do things y'all don't like. He was just as ghetto as he tried to portray the women to be. Child, I still ain't seen a woman's face. I saw that one woman with her face in the wall. She looked like she was popping against the wall. I didn't see that she was on anything. But either way, I just kind of feel like his reaction was overboard and ridiculous. If he was white, would y'all have the same reaction? I doubt it. If a white person wouldn't have done that, first of all. Because a white person probably wouldn't have been playing that music in a restaurant if that's not the vibe they wanted to set. White person probably would have had their old, rock, oldies and rock station on or some shit like that. But the thing I'm having a hard time with a lot of the commenters on this issue is people not being able to understand that two things are happening at one time. You can't say, I can't have a discussion about how this man was wrong for what he said without somebody commenting about what the women did. And it's like, we've already dealt with that. We're talking about something else right now. We're talking about this man and his words and how they attribute to the overall culture in this society that women have to fit into a box for you to respect them. Hello. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about twerking, okay? Not really. But at the end of the day, it is a form of dance. It is something innate to people of African descent. I don't know why our bodies just feel it, okay? Whether it's a slow whine, a pop like it is in Africa, or a real fast wop, wop, wop like it is here. At the end of the day, it is a form of expression. Dance is what black people like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello. It should not always be put into the box of it's now something so degrading that it deserves that this woman be disrespected from this day on because she twerks somewhere. Like, that's ridiculous, y'all. That's fucking ridiculous. And I'm tired of other women thinking that mindset is okay. I'm tired of other women thinking that mindset is okay to have, because it's not. What the hell? Ugh. Bop, bop, bop that ass. Let me turn this light on. Ooh, the heater is on. Oh, ugh. Got a new ceiling fan, y'all. Ugh. Okay, more light. Still hate this quality, but whatever. I'm good. Wait, I've always felt about the respecting is if a person has to act a certain way for you to respect them as a human being, you probably aren't inherently a respectful person. Thank you. He should have played Frank Sinatra or something boring if he wanted people to sit and eat. Look, that's how I feel. And I feel like we can say that and also feel like the women should have sat down once he asked them to sit down. I think those two things can happen at the same time. And I feel like a lot of people have a hard time accepting that. Y'all don't like the two things can happen at once. Yeah, it's getting late in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock and I still ain't worked out. Right, would they have the same energy if the women weren't black? If they were white or Latina dancing on these fucking tables? Black people don't go out of their way to drag down black-owned business. My African friend says she all over the world. Black people live to eat chicken and dance. We all love it. Listen, it's who we are. And that's why I say we have got to stop demonizing everything that we do that white people don't do, calling it ghetto. Okay? We have got to get out of our mindsets about that. Yes, there are some things that I find completely ignorant and are, considered ghetto, but a lot of that to me has to do with people who have no reverence for other people around them. You know what I'm saying? No reverence at all. You know what I'm saying? Like people that talk loud on the phone in the nail shop. Bitch, I don't need to hear your conversation. But I also see white people do that sometimes. Like it's not, it's just an issue of people being ignorant of the other people around them, not being considerate. That's what it is. And I think we need to start changing the language of how we describe things. If people have not been considerate of you as you've come up in the world, by the time you become an adult, why would you be considerate of anybody else when people haven't been considerate of you? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that mindset. I think that ignorant people have when they're not very considerate of other people. And that's not always the case, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, there are some white people, everything is always about y'all and what makes y'all comfortable. And y'all still are inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? But I think we have to change the language. Everything, is called ghetto is a way to demonize black people, even though ghetto and black are not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know nuances. It's a whole bunch of nuances in there. The world is exhausting. Yes, it is. Girl, y'all deleting the hell out of these comments from dude. I don't even think I had. Look, I just blocked people. That's all I did. I feel like dude missed out on an opportunity. From a business standpoint, I think it would have been ideal for him to take advantage of that vibe. You in Dallas. You somewhere where they don't have a lot of establishments for black people to come and, have, a space for themselves. Why not have, a restaurant that allows for dancing and for food, but just in separate areas? You know what I'm saying? So like have your little dance, club area and have your restaurant part of, the thing. And you would have different rooms or whatever. Like, I feel like there's a way to go about this. Have certain days where you do certain things. There's a way to give to separate types of black clientele without coming off elitist. I don't know who the fuck his people were supposed to be, but the way he demeaned the black women in that room by telling them what they deserve based off of them twerking. Child. And listen, I have a real dislike for people who try to say things like that because I'm from New Orleans and that's a part of our culture. That's what we do out here. We dance, we twerk everywhere, we pop. It's been popping since I was a kid. I say twerk because that's what y'all say, but it's been popping since forever. Okay? We pop ass. That's what we do at stoplights, in streets, when we second line down, out of a church service. Like, we dance. That is a part of black joy to me. And so, even though I understand that sometimes I just want to eat my food and not hear y'all, get it, bitch. That sometimes I don't want that. And that sometimes I'm the bitch that's saying, get it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you don't live in this world alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't live in this world alone. So sometimes you go to the brunch spot and they're a little hype. It's okay. It's not a big deal, especially if you're going to a place where that's the ambiance. You got a DJ playing, ass shaking music and you mad that people shaking ass. Like, come on, my dude. Like, be real with yourself. Help yourself. Why ostracize your clientele when it could have just been easier to escort them people out and change the music? Like, come on, bro. You say popping too? So I don't like when people decide that I don't deserve respect because of something that I culturally do. You know what I'm saying? That I do since I was a child. That I've always done. I deserve less respect. The ghettoest person I've ever met is white. So I know ghetto don't mean black. Wish people understood that, right? My black owner probably do get pressure into making sure their business be 100% because they have to deal with inspection and any red flag. Ain't nothing about twerking that's gonna be no red flag. I also also heard that he had some Kappas in there dancing on his shit, and he didn't say nothing about it then. But it was when the women was doing it that it was an issue, which makes me feel like he has an issue with women. No, I haven't seen Erica De Niro's video about it. And people got to stop with the they wouldn't do this in the white establishment. That's a bald-faced lie because I've seen every race do it. It's called white spaces. Okay? Okay? I've seen plenty of white girls stand on top of some shit. And another thing is, I've been to plenty black restaurants that don't call for that. I've been in plenty black restaurants that don't call for that. And there are other times, like I've never stood on somebody's, booth in a restaurant to shake my ass. Not once. Not once. But I do shake my ass. My husband's home, thank God. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. This was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is Vlogmas, so I'll just be coming to y'all to talk and shoot the shit ever so often. Maybe multiple times throughout the day, who knows? Do y'all like this? Before I go, do y'all like when I do these? Talk to me. No. My issue is black people. What? Wait a minute. Before I go. Your issue is black people. Expound upon this. Yes, y'all like this. Okay. And it's not even like in Bondi Blue Show form. I feel like I could have saved some of this for the Bondi Blue Show. But I'm sure there'll be other things to talk about. Child, I ain't talk about Casanova being wanted by the FBI. Like, Casanova, what's going on with you, baby? With your crazy self. Let me see. I'm sure there are other things that I'll be able to talk about. I don't know what they are yet, but either way, I wanted to do a vlog on here. And if that meant we were just going to talk about what was currently going on, then that's what it was. Oh, thank you. We love it. Yes. Like the live. I love it. Yes. I like this. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that y'all like this. I enjoy it in this, kind of free capacity because I don't have to feel so like, all right, let me get ready to, do this review. Because I have to do Lovecraft Country later. Babe, you check the mail? I'm waiting for my sweat belt to get here. It's supposed to be out for delivery today, so I wanted to get it before I worked out. My phone tripping. Love my black people in all shapes of society. It's not what I meant. You can expound on your opinion of Candace. Child. I talked about Candace already. Yes to Lovecraft. I know. I'm glad y'all like that. And I'm gonna do Girlfriends. I have another 2 episodes of Girlfriends that I've made notes for. So maybe I'll do those 2 now that I've done these lives. This live. But this has been pretty cool. I enjoyed this. I'm glad so many of y'all came in and chilled with me. That's what's up. Like 252 people in here. And it's been like 100 for a good minute, So that's what's up. I'm glad y'all enjoy it. I'm glad y'all, subscribing to Relax with Blue. I'm glad because, I think it's important to have my multiple streams of income. So that's why I'm like, let me give y'all some vlog type stuff over here. And I might come back when I do my mask because I know a lot of y'all ask about my skincare. And I can come back and show y'all after I finish working out the stuff that I wash my face and use on my face and stuff. Yes, thank you for the 10,000. Yay, my sweat belt is here. I can work out. Oh my God, are those my new glasses?
Don't sound like you were waiting on that belt.
I was waiting on it. What you mean? What you thought I wasn't gonna work out?
No, I just know you procrastinating now.
I wasn't procrastinating. I was on here doing a little Vlogmas live. Yeah, I tried on clothes and talked about stuff. And I'm still doing it. This ain't Instagram, it's YouTube. Y'all, he always judging me. Oh, this is my mask from Paige and Amari. Y'all know I became an affiliate for Paige and Amari. I didn't even know that it was different. Because, like, all your links go to the same stuff. They're sick of the deliveries. He needs to get the fuck over it. This is my mask from Paige and Amari. Y'all can go and order this. I think it's still like 30% off. Date night videos too. Yes, we have to do that again. I want to do that again because I want some more oysters. It's just hard not to drink. I might have to be like, look, I'm gonna just get one drink. It's terrible.
You had the turmeric yet?
No.
You want to try it?
Yes. This is so cute. And then the chain comes, it falls down.
Oh, that's fly. What mine Bling blow. Bling. Bling blow.
So, if y'all like the mask, y'all should go and get that from Paige and Amari.
Oh.
Use my link. Ugh. Use my link. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Tantric turmeric. Me and my husband are obsessed. I got new glasses from Firmoo. Y'all know I'm an affiliate for Firmoo too. It's not on these videos. I have got to put shit in my stuff. But y'all know, I'm gonna put my link tree on here. Yes, it's kombucha. It's Synergy GTS kombucha, which is my favorite. I just got some new glasses from Firmoo, who I'm also an affiliate for. So if y'all want to get some glasses while they on the low, y'all should go and use my link. Cause this is how y'all know that's how I get glasses, right? Whenever I need to buy, I leave the money in there and then I just go, oh, this cute. Look at this like cute case. Look at this so cute case. All right. Y'all better listen. Ooh. Child, I didn't know which ones these was that I had ordered. Cute. Cute. Upstage these bitches in here. Cute. Y'all know like the baby boy upstage these bitches in here. Oh. They look, come see my glasses. And before y'all go, look, this came at the right time, right? Before I get off the live, I was just about to get off, and here come the packages. Here come the package. Package.
Oh my God, it's a minute.
Okay, my.
Oh yeah, they fly.
Yes, prescription. I'm blind.
Yes, blind.
I don't know if you knew.
As a
Can't see. Blind as a bat.
Blind.
Bitch can't see a thing.
You gotta find that one for me, bitch. That Batman with Jim Carrey, you gotta find that.
Okay. Batman Forever?
That's what it is.
Yep.
Sounds like McDonald's glasses to me.
Yep. Okay, I'm about to put this on. Okay. Ugh. Hold up, y'all. My legs are messed up. Oh! Knocking shit over. Ugh. Trying to fix this, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I hate to be trying to orchestrate stuff all after the fact. But this is the new drip belt that she came out with. And it's supposed to help you sweat more. And also, you can get the sweat cream. I didn't get the sweat cream from her because my friend sells it. And I was just like, you know, I can get it from my friend. Because I don't have to wait for it. I can just go pick it up from her. I believe. Hold up. She's da. Y'all, me and my husband. Wait, is the wrong way? I feel like it's the wrong way. Yeah, it's the wrong way. She's da. Crash all in y'all face. I'm sorry. Did I get it? I think I might have got too small.
Uh-oh.
I got her medium. Oh wait, no. I think it's supposed to be that tight. Hey, look here. Cause you don't want to get these loose. Hold up. Way to a motherfucker who can't see, we don't live. Y'all, I cannot see. Okay. Okay, no, that's good. Hold up, move out. Oh. Nah, that's good. Okay. No, it fits. All right, and then that's what you work out in. And some people are putting their other belts on top of this belt to really like sweat it out. I was doing this shit yesterday. So tiring. Well, I guess I'll leave it on since I'm about to do the workouts. Y'all, I'm about to do the workouts. Pray for me, okay? Wow, thank you.
A little mini tab we got there.
Oh, that's nice. Lyric got a little tablet for the schoolwork.
You gotta show me how to work.
Of course.
School.
Oh, wait, before I go, let me show y'all. Because I thought it was hilarious.
Here, this is one of the classiest restaurants in Dallas. Welcome to True Kitchen. What would y'all like to start off with to drink? Do you guys want wine? What are your house wines? Do you have any Chardonnay or Merlot? We ain't got all that shit. We got Douce slushies and Henny shots. It's $20. We also got some shit we put in a watermelon. Do you want that? Okay. Let's start off with appetizers then. Any caviar, shrimp tartare, or calamari? We got catfish nuggets and glory greens today. Which one can I put you down for? Okay, I'll have the $55 lamb chop. Now, the music is a little vulgar. Do you guys have anything classical like Mozart or Bach? We only play Tupac on Tuesdays. Right now, DJ Fuck Your Feelings is only doing requests on special songs. Today we have Throw Your Ass in a Circle by Lil Ronnie, Back That Ass Up by Juvenile, and Throat Baby. Which would you prefer? Why is she yelling? I don't know, but I'm scared. All right, let's get a little disclaimer before I go put y'all food in. We do not allow dancing at all. No twerking. Y'all, I cannot wait to eat here. This is one of the All right, let me give a little disclaimer before I go put y'all food in. We do not allow dancing at all. No twerking. Heel toe. Do not hit the wall. If we
Not heel toe.
Wiggle, well, wait for your food. Our owner gonna come out here and cuss you the fuck out. Make you feel real bad about yourself. The second time, we're gonna beat your ass because it's a classy establishment and we don't play that shit. Anything else I can do to help you have an amazing top tier upscale experience? No, this has been great. All right, let me get a little.
I love it. I love it. They didn't put her TikTok in there. They didn't put her TikTok in there, but it's hilarious. I saw it on the Jasmine brand. I posted it on my stories. Not the heel toe. That's what took me out. Because the bitch always, that's what you do when you don't want to break it down. You hit your heel toe right quick. What? Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. You hit that heel toe. It didn't take that long. This took maybe a week, maybe. I don't even remember when I ordered them, but it wasn't that long ago. Y'all, I ordered so much stuff. I don't be worrying about it. I be like, it'll get here. All the shit. What's this? I'm about to go though, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me for this Vlogmas live. I'll see y'all later.
Vlogmas already.